when it comes to flying. He's got short, stubby wings that don't take you very far. So I must admit, 35 miles per hour is impressive. I do really that speed quite good. Now, like I say, I can't run that speed. So Steve in our outdoor shows, he has a little tracker on, and I must admit, if he decides to run off because something scares him, I'm not chasing after him. I can't reach 5 miles per hour, so 35. So I'm going to go make a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to go and find him. But Steve, like I say, is a red-legged Sarima. He comes from South America, and farmers absolutely adore him. Not only can he run 35 miles per hour, he can jump 16 foot from standing. Now I'm only 5'9", but I stand up here. He is incredibly cool. But like I say, 5'9" is not that impressive on the floor. It still is pretty cool because he is a bird that can jump pretty high, but still, it's not as impressive. But the reason he can jump so high is because Steve is actually an omnivore. He loves nuts and berries out of trees. He absolutely adores bananas. So if you ever come back at Halloween, please don't dress up as a giant banana, because one kid did that once, and he was mortified because Steve wouldn't leave him alone. So please don't dress up as a banana if you don't want Steve to come to you. But generally on the whole, he loves nuts, berries, all different kinds of fruit. He eats anything and everything. He's very like a toddler. He sees it on the floor, he wants to put it in his mouth, and the majority of the time he will swallow it, which isn't always very good. Now I've seen Steve kill a frog, because I came in one day, he was unlocking in the morning, somebody heard a banging noise, and Steve is there whacking a frog on a rock, trying to kill it, and then as soon as I got to Steve to try and take the frog off him, he wolfed it down in one. So, Steve is absolutely incredible when it comes to certain things. But his favourite bit of dinner that he absolutely adores is something called a coral snake. Now this is one reason why farmers absolutely adore this too. Because out in South America, coral snakes are incredibly venomous, and Steve makes sure that he eats them all so the farmers can have none of them on their farms. Now I thought Steve's favourite toy in my tree, and I need everyone as best as they can to reasonably look and suitably scared, because it is a rubber snake, so it isn't, please don't be very bad abused. I don't like to kill snakes, I do quite enjoy snakes myself, but Steve does do a very good job of killing this snake for us. So, I'm going to get Charlie out. Charlie is his favourite toy, and don't rush me, we're not on that bit. He's ready.
Succeed.
So, this is Charlie. Charlie is his rubber snake. Now, Steve seems to be reasonably interested today, but not very, because as you see, he starts to wander away. So, Steve, Charlie's alive. I'm going to throw it on the floor over there. He's going to run up to it with as much energy as he's got. He's going to pick it up and smack it on the floor. Now what he does is he starts with the head, and he alternates head, tail, head, tail. What he wants to do is break all the bones in that snake, which is completely pulverising it. And then for those that have got keen eyesight, you might see that he's got a talon slightly higher up on the back of his foot. That talon goes down the belly of the snake, takes the blood and eats it all in one, like a bit of spaghetti. Sit there, folks. Give him a round of applause if he did a fantastic job. Now, hopefully, I'm going to get Steve to do it on the side, but he has got a favourite side. It's live again. We're going to throw it on the floor over there. He's going to run up to emergency again. He's going to pick it up and drop it. Drop it a few times, and then he's gonna. Ready? No, still not ready yet. Stephen, I need you over here. No? 5 minutes through there, that's fine. I don't mind. Then he smacks it on the floor. Now, like I say, he starts with the head and he alternates head tail. He has got a favourite side.
佢真係喺呢邊打喎都要。
Don't kill it again. Fabulous, thank you very much. Now, Steve's very good at this. This isn't a tour behaviour. We know he naturally does it in the wild. So one day we went to the gift shop, bought him a rubber snake. So this isn't taught at all. We know he just instinctively does it. And he does a fantastic job. And this was exactly what he was doing with that frog that morning that I came in. And he did a great job with it. Give him a round of applause again because he did a fantastic job. Now that's one reason why farmers absolutely love him, is because he's very good at getting rid of those snakes. Now the other thing Steve is very good at is he's got a very loud alarm call. Now if anything dangerous comes onto your land, like a wolf, a coyote, an eagle, or a hawk, Steve will give off a really loud alarm call because Steve is very scared of those things. Now, eagles and hawks, Steve is going up around, so he's not really scared of them anymore. In the wild, I would hope he would be, but generally I can't guarantee it because he just sees them all as family. But I can't bring a wolf off the drive because of health and safety. So, we've trained Steve to do it to allow a banging noise. Now, this is where you can get on your tree, mate. You ready? If you are sensitive to noise, I do recommend covering your ears because it can get quite loud. But Stephen, in 3, 2, 1. decided to do his alarm call for 20 minutes. Bear in mind, whilst he was at the vet, there were 7 dogs waiting to go and see the vet as well. And I must admit, by the time they went in to actually see the vet for their checkup, they were probably freaking it and absolutely shaking their boots. Because Steve thought it was absolutely hilarious to embarrass my colleague for around 20 minutes whilst he did his alarm call. And all the dog owners were there going, please you make it stop. But you knows I wasn't starting, I cannot make him stop, unfortunately. I do apologise. But he found it incredibly funny. But I think Steve's done a fabulous job, so if you give him a round of applause as he makes it